So just about set now. And today's starter, Cole Ragans.
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
Harrison Bader leading things off and takes a strike. Fouled off left side. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Trevor Story now. Just missed. Brings it in. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now, Taylor Ward. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Inside. So 2 balls and no strikes.
That's a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Bush whips it to first, and that is the inning. Now it's the right fielder, James Outman. And that one fouled off. The pitch. What a stop. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out. Ian Happ up to hit. That one ran inside, almost got him. Swing and a foul out of play. 1 out, base is empty. Happ lays off.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ward sizing it up. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Michael Bush steps in for the Royals. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
No balls, 1 strike.
Check swing, no appeal. In the dirt, now 2 balls and a strike. And the slider just misses. 2 outs, base is empty. Smoked on the ground a second. Toss to Alonso. And that is that. And we're back. Top of the second. Now it's the power speed combo. Joe Adell. Pitch is in there. And that is strike 1.
0-1.
Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bush throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Pete Alonso. Late on that fastball.
Love to
No
see
ball.
it. Power
One strike.
versus power right there.
Tosses to first.
Out.
2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Jhonkensy Noel getting ready to hit. First
No,
pitch
that's a
doesn't
ball.
find the zone. And a swing and a miss there.
Kelly just threw that fastball
1-1.
by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
They say you win.
1-2.
Second inning here, no score. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets. Welcome back. Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City, Missouri, home of the Royals. These fans watched their team reach the postseason last year for the first time since 2015. This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now a check swing, but he held up.
Really good
One
check
ball,
swing right
one
there.
strike.
So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same-side thrower. Very
do you
difficult to
got?
pick up the release point.
And that's a swing, according to umpire Mike Fillmore. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Slice to
foul
right
ball.
and foul ball. The Royals improving by 30 wins may have surprised people around baseball. I think it's a good sign how disappointed they were being eliminated by the Yankees.
You know, Boog, they really believed they were good enough to keep playing in the ALCS and beyond. We'll need to see some more of that confidence this year if they want to make another.
And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the flyout with 1 away. So digging in, Xavier Edwards. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching to left. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cage.
Story. Off-balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And the batter will be the shortstop, Michael Garcia. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that'll do it. New inning getting started. And here's the rookie catcher, Carlos Narvaez. First
Ball.
pitch misses. Just
outside.
missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Gabriel Arias, the next to hit. Arias, in his second season, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Perez on to first, gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Now it's going to be Brenton Doyle. McMahon fires
That's
over to
out.
first. That's out number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Fought off foul.
Ball one.
And
Ball,
it is
no.
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. Doyle sizes this one up, and it's caught for the out. So up now for Kansas City, James Outman. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And that clips the inside corner. That one missed.
That's a ball.
Inside, just missed. And that's
Ball 3.
outside. 3-1. And that drops in for a strike.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Bader should have it. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. And next up for the Royals, Ian Happ. Late swing, foul to the left. Next pitch is outside.
Two one.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it onto first.
Out.
That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 4th. So stepping in for Boston, Harrison Bader. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Bush whips it to first. And a quick out, number 1. And that gets down in the corner. Now he'll turn for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. He saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
There's the strike.
1-1.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball.
Story
2 strikes.
over at second, 1 down. Sneaks through, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Off the mark there. 2-0.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe. And the misplay costs him.
They'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
2 on, 1 out. Pete Alonso up next for the Red Sox. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball.
1-0 count.
No
Look
strikes.
for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one ripped, but foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Feeds to second, out there. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here in Kansas City, now it's the second baseman, Michael Busch. Castillo back to work. And there's a foul ball. Foul ball there. Foul ball still 0-2. And ball 1.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. Splash landing. It's into the fountains for a huge home run. What a blast. And now the first baseman, Kyle Stowers. That one fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one sliced foul.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That's
Ball.
down and in.
1-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Flied to right his first time. On the ground to the left, Story. Slings it across.
He's out.
And they get Perez for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Into left center for a base hit. And now a 2-out opportunity for Ryan McMahon.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Next pitch misses. Ball 1. Edwards off of first with 2 away. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 outs. And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, here's the third baseman, Jhonkensy Noel. First pitch just misses.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Busch handles, throws to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. He's 0 for 1. Out in front and foul to the left side.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. McMahon. And a couple of quick outs. Gabriel Arias now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Outman makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Michael Garcia. Pitches in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That's inside. Line drive. And there's one down. Here's the Royals' designated hitter, Carlos Santana. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Just missed.
1-0.
Back up the middle and a base hit. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the...
Brennan Bernardino gets the... call from the pen.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. On the second, they get one. Double play. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Inside corner, that's a strike. It's 0-1. That's down and in. A slider missed. Next pitch is outside. And that is out of play. Stowers. And he's out on the tag. So up next, Harrison Bader. 0 for 2 in this one. Garcia. Gets it to first.
That's an out.
And a couple of quick outs. Here's Story now. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And now it's even up. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2 down, nobody on. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Ward in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. Late swing fouled off. 2 outs. And there's a ball.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
That one 95 to finish him off. Well, we go bottom 6. And to the plate for Kansas City, Ian Happ. Now he breaks his bat. Alonso tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And now, Michael Busch. He's already homered in this game. Bernardino, a 6'4 lefty. He features a sinker, a curve, a cutter, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Missing inside, and 1-1. That one missed. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's filled up. Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
In the air to left center, Doyle on his way over and puts the squeeze on that one. That's out number 2. Salvi steps into the box now. And first offering is fouled off. And that one off the outside edge.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Altuve off of first with 2 away. That's down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Going, gone. So he blasts one out the other way. It's 4-1. Stepping in, Xavier Edwards. And a foul ball. 0-1 now.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
And right back to the mound. Slings to first. Out. That ends the frame. Back here in Kansas City, and now the DH, Joe Adell. Reagans back to work. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Check swing, and he went.
2 balls.
That's strike 1.
Strike.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. And now the count filled up 3-2.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to.
Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. That was blasted to the moon. And they close the gap. It's 4-2. Alonso in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Fouled off. He was late. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
This guy's got such a good
strikes.
sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
What's a good pitch there? Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The 2-2. That one's back there. And it's off the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Noel up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at one down low.
Foul.
The tying run at the plate. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Garcia in plenty of time to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. And here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. That one's in there, 0-1. 1 out and a runner at second. Looks like extra bases. Alonso is waved home. He'll score the throw in, and now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Stowers. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And that one fouled off. 2 outs. And fouled off. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Finish him.
0-2 now. Curve in the dirt.
1-2.
The tying run is 90 feet away. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. There's Ryan McMahon now. Right side. Bader should have it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Michael Garcia will hit next. And a base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
1-0.
Santana in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Ball 2.
In the dirt.
2 balls, no strikes.
Lined into left center, base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Back-to-back base hits. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And the 0-2. Ball 1 there.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Garcia, the lead runner out at second. Santana over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Ian Happ steps in for the Royals. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Story sends it over to first. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. Now Harrison Bader. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Blanco, long run, makes the grab, 1 away. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Swings through that.
No balls, 1 strike.
The shortstop takes the ball.
That's foul.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. This looks like extra bases.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
He's under it. 2 down. Here's Joe Adell. He's already homered here in this one. He's under it. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
No balls.
Well, these Royals putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers paint a pretty clear picture. The offense likes playing with fire today. 7 of their hits have come off of fastballs, so that tells me their timing is pretty locked in right now.
Doyle makes the catch, and there's 1 down. Kyle Stowers steps in for the Royals. So a lefty out of the pen. Joey Cantillo.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
And that one wrapped foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That misses the zone. Going to count 1 and 2. And that skips in the dirt. Here's a 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Now this is in the air down the line, and that's a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball left field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Perez at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. And ball 1. And that one missing low.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
2 down, nobody on. And that one is in the dirt. And the count's full. Line drive, base hit, and that extends the inning. And now the center fielder, Xavier Edwards. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Bader makes the grab, and that ends the inning. We go to the 9th, and here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Nice grab. Onto the pitcher, and that's a great play for the out. Jhonkensy Noel up next for the Red Sox. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. On to France.
That's an out.
Now only 1 out remaining. And now the catcher comes up to him. Carlos Narvaez. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Baker, 30 years old now, and they traded for him earlier this year. Just missed. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. They're down to their final strike.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out.
Altuve makes his way towards it, and that'll do it. The Royals hold on. Ready to go? And stepping in for Boston, Harrison Bader. slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The pitch. And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Garcia really on his horse for this one. And there's one down. Taylor Ward digs in now. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Misses the sweeper.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And it one-hops the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Here's Joe Adell. Golden opportunity right here. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one missing inside.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Second and third, 1 away. Here in the third and final game of the series. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. The tying run is in to score from third.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
Pete Alonso at the plate and takes high there. That's through there for a strike. And there's a ball. Ward on at second with 2 down. Taylor on the move. And that'll do it. And now here's the veteran DH, Andrew Benintendi. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. Next pitch inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Out to center. Doyle should have this one. 1 down. And up next for Chicago, Adolis Garcia. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Swung on, belted. And that's a foul ball. That just misses ball 2. Red Sox already leading. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Everything came together for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Colson Montgomery, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. The shortstop takes a ball.
1-1. Ball.
And base hit. Throw into third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some hole.
In the air, right side. Bader should have it. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. To the plate. Safe. It's 1-1.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And here comes Alec Boehm. Lifted in the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. And that is the third. Back at right field. Now the third baseman, Jhonkensy Noel. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
0-2.
Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Carlos Narvaez getting ready to hit. Outside corner, there's a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
Tied up here in the early going. And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Gabriel Arias up next for the Red Sox. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Tauchman towards the line, drops into the glove, and that is that. Back here on the south side, now it's the rookie first baseman, Tim Elko. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And they're at the corners with nobody out. Here's the catcher to hit, Kyle Teel. Fought off foul. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a ground ball, and it's just foul. That was close. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And out number 1 on the grab.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Michael A. Taylor in the box, lays off for ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. On to the third inning. So stepping in for Boston, Brenton Doyle. Cannon back to work. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
One ball, 1 strike.
Boom. And 1 away in the top of the third. And now Bader up to the plate. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Tauchman pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
That's a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Wastes no time there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And that's in the dirt.
No strike.
And that's ball one. Check swing, no appeal. Sosa. They take the force out, and the inning is over. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the White Sox DH, Andrew Benintendi. Swinging a foul straight back. Benintendi goes 5 feet 9 inches. 30 years old now, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. And it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Late swing, fouled off. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH.
Cuts and misses, it's a strikeout. Now it's the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In the air, left field, Ward. Makes the grab, 2 down. And here is Sosa to the plate. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. On the ground, right side, Arias. Over to first. That's the third out. Inning over. Start of the fourth. Here's some real power at the plate. Joe Adell. And there's a foul ball.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. He'll touch them all. And the Red Sox jump in front. It's 2-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And now the 0-1.
Whoa.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that's too high. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. And it's off the wall.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
Hey!
Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Here's the 0-2. And it's into the gap. Alonso headed for third. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Montgomery. Safe. He
Too late.
beats it.
He's in there.
And next for the Red Sox, Gabriel Arias. Flied to right his first time. Ball
That's a
one,
ball.
no strikes.
You know, these Red
1-0.
Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Close, but called a ball.
2 balls,
And the
2
count is
strikes.
even, 2-2. Misses the
3.
zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
3-2.
And they're all
Ball 4.
loaded up.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
He fires home for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. So here's Bader now. 1 for 2. A changeup
ball.
missing. 1-0.
Way to
1
lay
ball,
off that pitch
no strike.
down.
Way back there. It's gone. Grand slam. He muscles that one out the opposite way. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 7-1. Here's Trevor Story. That's going back. Back some more. That one is gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 8-1. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. 2 down, bases empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter. Joe. Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him.
Well, definitely a breakdown in his mechanics on that one. He just lost the handle and ended up way off target.
Montgomery. Out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, and now it's Alec Bohm. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these White Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone.
2 strikes.
You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Doyle makes the grab, 1 down.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Tauchman stands in now, looks at that one inside. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Doyle under it. And he makes the catch. 2 away now. Kyle Teal now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Story throws to first. Inning over. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for Boston, Jhonkensy Noel. Swings through that one for strike 1.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
In safely with a double, his second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
And a foul ball.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That misses the zone. Now 2-2.
2-2.
Noel at second with nobody out. And now it's 3-2. A dive. He's got it to first. Pretty nice play there. Gabriel Arias will hit next. Into the outfield, base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's an 8-run lead. Brenton Doyle up next for the Red Sox. Just missed.
That's a ball. 1-0.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And out to a board.
Back-to-back singles. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
No balls. One
Bader
strike.
now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And that's a base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Up the middle, dive, and he's got it. The feed for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Leading off, Michael A. Taylor. Drag bunt back towards the mound. Toss to Alonso, and the bunt attempt doesn't work out. Benintendi to the plate. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Hauls it in for the out. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Adolis Garcia. First pitch swinging.
Oh, he's got to be
balls.
pretty
One
proud
strike.
of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very...
Story sends it over to first, and Garcia is out. And we're back, top of the 6th inning. And now Taylor Ward. Leisure back to work. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Leisure goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider,
0-2.
and occasionally works in a splitter. Sosa tosses to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Joe Adell up next for the Red Sox. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Tauchman makes his way towards it, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 1 for 3. Way back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. A massive home run. It's 10-1. Base is empty with 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Jhonkensy Noel. Check swing, and
No
he
balls.
went.
1 strike.
That's strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him
0-2.
another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
To first,
Out.
third out. Bottom of the 6th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. Hot shot to third. Throws across the diamond. One away, bottom of the 6th. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Lenyn Sosa. And first offering is fouled off. Late with the swing there. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. That's to third, Noel. Sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. 0 for 2 in this one. Out to short, Story. Zips it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport, these are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
That's a base hit. Throws to second. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Digging in, Brenton Doyle. Flips to second. That's one. On to first, double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Base hit and a run in to score.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And no one can get there. Around second is Bader. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate, but it's offline.
Well done, drives in the run. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Taylor on the move. And that is that. Back at right field. And now the first baseman, Tim Elko. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
You know, these White Sox, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. It feels like it's been one first pitch out after another, and they've given up 8 outs on the first pitch alone.
In the air, center field. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Here's Mike Tauchman.
So based on those first pitch numbers and how often they lead to outs, it's easy to see why maybe they should be a little more patient with their approach moving forward.
And that one fouled off. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
So, man aboard, Kyle Teel steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that is out of play. And a swing and a miss.
So impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
Base hit. The throw into second, and the lead runner holds on at second base.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there are 2 outs. Andrew Benintendi steps up, and that's downstairs. Ball 1. On the ground. Oh, he gloves it. Throws from the seat of his pants to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So bases all loaded up. Now the left fielder, Adolis Garcia. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark and he scores.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Montgomery, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Toss to Alonso. They limit the damage here. Back here on the south side, we're in the top of the 8th. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Joe Adell. And there's 1 away. Here's Pete Alonso. He's already homered here in this one. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Boom. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Jhonkensy Noel. That one fouled off. Tauchman makes the catch, inning over. Here on the south side, here's the second baseman, Lenyn Sosa. Sliced hard but foul. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Alec Bohm steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. The other way, and that's a fair ball.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do.
Noel. There's one. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez.
No ball.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Boom. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Gabriel Arias digs in now. And a base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know the
Acrobatic throw for one to first, not in time. Great effort there. So digging in, Harrison Bader. Check swing, called strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
He's got it, and that is that. Last chance for the home team. Now here is Mike Tauchman. Senga back to work. Hit on the ground to the right side. Arias tosses to first. Tauchman is gone. So up next, Kyle Teel. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And now it's going to be Michael A. Taylor. Hard hit left side. Off balance feet. There's one. The double play ends it right here.
Well, he went the distance for that.